How to lose belly fat without dieting. 20 natural remedies. A slimmer waist, flat stomach, healthier body, and reduced risk of chronic disease. Start today with these healthy tips to lose belly fat that are supported by science. Watching that extra junk add up around your belly puts you at an increased risk for heart disease, diabetes, and early death. Luckily, losing the weight and belly fat doesn't have to take forever. Here are 20 effective, diet-free tips on losing your belly fat fast and naturally. 1. Eat more berries loaded with antioxidants. Instead of satisfying your sweet tooth with some refined sugar, turn to berries and enjoy a slimmer waistline in no time without exercise. Berries are loaded with antioxidants, which can help reduce inflammation throughout the body, and research from the University of Michigan reveals that rats given a cherry-rich diet shaved off a significant proportion of their belly fat when compared to a control group. Berries like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries are also loaded with resveratrol, an antioxidant pigment that has been linked to reductions in belly fat and a reduced risk of dementia, to boot. 2. Avoid trans fat and hydrogenated oils. Those trans fats on your menu are hiding out in plain sight and sabotaging your lean belly plans every time you eat them. If a food product says it contains partially hydrogenated oils, you're eating trans fat, which can increase your risk of heart disease, high cholesterol, and obesity with every bite. In fact, research conducted at Wake Forest University reveals that monkeys whose diets contained 8% trans fat upped their body fat by 7.2% over a 6-year study, while those who ate monounsaturated fat gained just a fraction of that amount. 3. Switch to sprouted bread. While it's often assumed that bread is off limits when you're trying to lose belly fat, the right bread may actually expedite the process. Switching to sprouted bread can help out carb lovers eager to get their fix without going up a belt size, thanks to the inulin content of sprouted grains. The results of a study published in Nutrition and Metabolism reveal that found that pre-diabetic study subjects whose diets were supplemented with inulin shaved off more belly fat and total weight than those whose meal plans didn't pack this healthy prebiotic fiber. 4. Lift weights. If you're serious about getting rid of that belly fat fast, resistance training might just be the key. A study from the Harvard School of Public Health found that adding weight training to adult male test subjects' workouts significantly reduced their risk of abdominal obesity over a multi-year study period, although doing the same amount of cardio had no such effect. Research from the University of Maryland even found that just 16 weeks of weight training boosted study participants' metabolic rates by a whopping 7.7%, making it easier to ditch those extra inches around your middle. 5. Stop adding sweeteners to your food and drinks. While many people turn to artificial sweeteners in a misguided attempt to whittle their waistlines, those fake sugars are likely to have the opposite effect. According to Yale researchers, artificial sweeteners are actually linked with an increased risk of abdominal obesity and weight gain, possibly because they can trigger cravings for the real stuff and spike insulin levels in a similar fashion to real sugar. 6. Eat more fiber. Are you searching for the secret to a slimmer stomach in no time? A whole lot of fiber in your diet is your answer. Although many people are loath to add carbs to their diet when they're trying to lose weight, adding the right, fiber-rich foods can help you to reduce belly fat quickly. Here are high-fiber foods you should eat to lose stomach fat fast: beans, peas, and lentils. Nuts and seeds. Berries. Squash. Broccoli. Whole grains. In fact, researchers at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center found that every 10-gram daily increase in soluble fiber was associated with a 3.7% decrease in dangerous visceral fat over 5 years. Those who were active got even leaner, shaving off twice that much fat in the same amount of time. To start ditching that extra belly fat today, add the best high-fiber foods to your menu. 7. Swap ketchup for salsa. Sure, ketchup is tasty, but it's also a serious saboteur when it comes your weight loss efforts. Ketchup is loaded with sugar, up to 4 grams per tablespoon, and bears little nutritional resemblance to the fruit from which it's derived. Luckily, swapping out your ketchup for salsa can help you shave off that belly fat at home without a diet. Fresh tomatoes, like those used in salsa, are loaded with lycopene, which a study conducted at China Medical University in Taiwan links to reductions in both overall fat and waist circumference. If you like your salsa spicy, all the better. The capsaicin in hot peppers, like jalapenos and chipotles, can boost your metabolism, too. 8. Get more vitamin D. While few would suggest you start hitting up the tanning beds for better health, getting some natural sunlight can help you get rid of belly fat in a matter of weeks. Researchers at the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center found that vitamin D deficient overweight women between 50 and 75 who upped their intake of the so-called sunshine vitamin shed more weight and body fat than those who didn't. To practice safe sun, make sure you're limiting yourself to 15 sunscreen-free minutes per day. 9. Eat more nuts. Sometimes, to whip your body into shape, you have to get a little nutty. While nuts are high in fat, it's that very fat that makes them such powerful weapons in the war against a ballooning belly. In fact, a study published in Diabetes Care revealed that study participants who consumed a diet rich in monounsaturated fats, like those in nuts, over a 28-day period gained less belly fat than their saturated fat-consuming counterparts while improving their insulin sensitivity. 10. Flavor your food with garlic. A little garlic in your meals could mean a lot less weight around your middle. The results of a Korean study found that mice given a high-fat diet supplemented with garlic lost significantly more weight and abdominal fat than those who just ate fatty foods. Even better, they also improved their liver health, making it easier to stay healthy and burn off that excess fat in the long term. For more flavorful ways to make your food more enjoyable, turn to the metabolism-boosting spicy recipes and watch those pounds melt away. 11. Eat more omega-3s with fish. If you've got weight to lose and you want it gone fast, try swapping out your usual proteins in favor of fish. Not only is fish lower in calories than an equivalent amount of beef or chicken, a study published in Obesity reveals study subjects who added omega-3 fatty acids, like those found in fish, to their diets shed more weight and had an easier time keeping it off than those who skipped them. 12. Keep whole grains in your diet. You don't have to go low carb to ditch those extra pounds around your waist in a short period of time. To get rid of belly fat, ditch refined grains like white bread and white rice, and eat more whole grains such as oatmeal, quinoa, whole wheat pasta, brown rice, barley, farro. In fact, opting for more whole grains might just get you there faster. Researchers at Tufts University have linked eating 3 or more daily servings of whole grains to as much as a 10% reduction in visceral body fat, the kind that ups your risk for chronic diseases, like diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. 13. Add some acidic foods. Don't buy your tickets to Bonnaroo just yet. The kind of acid that will help you slim down is the stuff right inside your cabinet. A 12-week study published in Bioscience, Biotechnology, and Biochemistry reveals that obese study subjects who made vinegar part of their diet dropped more belly fat than a control group, and other research suggests that acidic foods, like vinegar, can increase the human carbohydrate metabolism by as much as 40%. 15. Snack on veggies. Your parents weren't kidding about how important veggies are for a healthy body. What they probably didn't tell you, however, was that snacking on veggies is also one of the easiest ways to shed unwanted belly fat, too. According to a study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, opting for non-starchy veggies, like cauliflower, broccoli, and cucumber, as snacks helped overweight kids shed 17% of their visceral fat while improving their insulin sensitivity over a 5-year period. Do you think snacking on veggies will leave you hungry? The 20 most filling fruits and veggies will have your belly satisfied in no time. 16. Consume a combo of calcium and vitamin D. Adding some extra calcium and vitamin D to your diet could be the best way to get the flat tummy you've been dreaming about. Over just 12 months, researchers at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville found that obese female study subjects who upped their calcium intake shed 11 pounds of body fat without other major dietary modifications. To keep your calcium choices healthy, try mixing it up between dairy sources, calcium-rich leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds. 17. Snack on tart cherries. That sour cherry is pretty sweet when it comes to your health. The results of a study conducted at the University of Michigan found that rats given high-fat foods along with tart cherries ditched 9% more body fat than those in a control group over just 12 weeks. Cherries are also a good source of antioxidant pigment resveratrol, which has been linked to reductions in belly fat, dementia risk, and lower rates of macular degeneration among the elderly. 18. Ramp up your cardio exercise. You don't have to be the next Usain Bolt in the making to enjoy some serious belly slimming results from hitting the track from time to time. Even a moderate rate jog a few times a week can blast through that belly fat. In fact, a study conducted at Duke University Medical Center found that, over the course of an 8-month study, overweight adult study subjects who jogged 12 miles a week lost the most belly fat and burned 67% more calories than participants who did an equivalent amount of resistance exercise, or a combination of cardio and resistance work. 19. Get more sleep. A good night's sleep is one of the best ways to get rid of that extra fat around your waist for good. Among the 60,000 women participating in the Nurses' Health Study, those who snoozed for fewer than 5 hours a night were at the greatest risk of becoming obese and gaining 30 or more pounds over the course of the 16-year study period when compared to those who slept for 7 or more hours. 20. Avoid eating after dinner. Stop treating your kitchen like an all-night dinner and you'll stop seeing those unwanted pounds piling onto your frame, too. The results of a study published in Cell Metabolism found that mice who only had access to food during an 8-hour period stayed slim over the course of the study, while those who ate the same number of calories over a 16-hour period gained significantly more weight, particularly around their middle. When you're finished with dinner at night, shut the fridge and don't look back until morning. Your belly will thank you. When you do head back to the kitchen in the AM, make sure the best healthy kitchen staples for cooking are there waiting for you.